Howdy, I'm Alex Bolt with C to Think After Breathe, and today I'll be talking to you about what I've been up to and why the sudden, disappearance. I've been sewing, as you can, already know about my life. I sew quite a lot. But I've been, I've been sewing lingerie like this, as well as underwear like this. And so I have about 20 pairs in here, and it take about 30 minutes each to make one pair of underwear. And then I think this one took me 35 minutes to an hour-ish. But that's what I've been currently doing, as well as I've been, I just in foreplay, as well as I've been just doing a lot of stuff. But besides that, let me get back to the point of what I'm doing right here. This is lingerie. If you can't tell, it's really exposing right here in the cleavage section. And then as well as if you can't tell, it's going higher. So it goes longest to shortest in the back, where it is. So we can tell that it's lingerie due to the fact that it's so sexual, as well as there's a lot of components that are lingerie, but not with the fabric that here. The fabric's more of another type of twist onto the lingerie, since it's like stars, I guess you could say. It's Starry Night and has gold just like the stars are up here. And that's why the whole thing is just oh, nerd romantic, I guess you could say. With the back right here, this is right here. That is elastic silk, so it can stretch. It has that slight stretch, so if you ever get larger, then it can stretch to your needs. But the whole thing that how it's lingerie is if you just take this off right here, the whole thing drops instantly, so you're oh damn. And that's how it's lingerie does. But the underwear I've been making underwear much like the elastic. This is one pair where it's just elastic underwear, so if you need to fit it, you can fit it. If you ever get fatter, you can still fit it. The cock pocket right here, or the sack part of it, is a green dragon, so it has a really nice silk on the outside, but for the romantic slash interesting part of it, instead of just a plain black, you can just have this, which is what I did. And then just other things I did with this one. It has a really interesting look of it, since you just have that interest theme, since you don't really see underwear like this. And then it also created quite another few. There's actually, 20 pairs in here, but we're not going to go for all of them, just a few main. But here's another one I made, and this is just a really interesting fabric with a main point of the red as an accent. And then it also created mustache, because I know it seems that today mustaches are really on theme, at least for the teenagers nowadays. And so here's one. But then it can get really, really let's say for suggestive older audience. Let's just say that. But I also made this one, which is called The People, since you can see a slight peep where the main part of it right here should be. So it's damn. It's meant to be suggestive in a manner and sexy, but it can also be for an older, or however old you want it to be, audience. And then this is another one that's really suggestive. You can see through it. So it's suggestive in that manner, but I'm currently selling those for about $6 each, and I've been, I made $27, so I only sold 3 pairs, so I think I'm onto something. And there's no other underwear I have made like this. There's no other pair that I have made that is normal, I guess you could say, since especially with nowadays underwear, they look so simple and plain that with my underwear, it looks more interesting. For example, this one. Stars and stripes. And then, a tie-dye thingamajiggy. It's just more interesting, as well as it gives a point of view of interest, I guess you could say. Because with something like this, let's say your romantic interest is something, male. And he's wearing what I'm wearing. If he were something that's, an eye catcher, such as this, or anything else that's on the floor, then you would be it brings your eye to it, since it's something that brings your focus in. Especially something like, let's say this one. It's shiny. It has interest right in the crotch area. It has something like this on the side that gives it another interest. And it's something that really stands out of the flannel and of gray. It's something that really like brings your eye to it, which is kind of the whole point of it. So that's what I've been up to, and then I'll keep you updated for next time.